The Twitch channel. This is a channel where young America seems to want to go and get their Twitch fix. Uh, we're here today on a big day. Today is the Mary Jane Show, a very big show on this network. We have, of course, the great Old Man G, who I can honestly say I love.
Howdy, howdy.
Don't think that means I want to fuck you though, okay? So don't start thinking that, all right?
Yeah, well, I'll stop then.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
But
it'd be hard pressed for Old Man G to give you a better offer than Schizo.
but I would like to introduce to you the star of the Mary Jane Show, the host, and one of the prettiest girls I know. Say hello to the lovely Mary Jane.
My name's Mary Jane, and welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Today we are still no topical season time, and so we will start with the opening show banter, preceded by maybe some sports updates and play-by-play. Then we'll go into mid-show banter, and maybe a ghost will appear, and then we will wrap it up with closing show banter. Sounds good? Okay, let's get started. First of all, thank you very much to Don Barris with the pretty girl mustache. Let's see the mustache. Your light's too bright. You vanished.
How do you know you didn't vanish?
I can see myself. I'm right here.
Oh. Is that better?
I think you made it brighter.
I didn't. Oh, I did? Okay.
Oh, Abe's password Twitch says, "What's happening, Don?" Terry Greenbean says hello.
Earthtub says yeah.
Oh, yep. Thank you, Omanji. Earthtub says yeah.
Terry
Says the Mary Jane
Greenbeans.
Show.
Terry Green's had to make a big decision today, and I can say that it is not going to be protested, but because there was a double header today and one game is done, the St. Louis Atlanta, that one of the games was rained out, so they moved it to today. St. Louis lost the first game, and there were people asking because everybody except Mary Jane went with Atlanta.
No, I think I went with St. Louis.
You went with St. Louis. Everybody else besides Mary Jane went with Atlanta, like I said.
Oh.
Hello, Monica Lopez Yoga. Hello to you. The Mary Jane Show. Hello. So Terry Greenbeans had to make a decision that should have been obvious, but no, it was the second game, and Hollywood Harry backed you on that decision because Hollywood Harry said, oops. He said, in fairness, I agree with Terry Greenbeans here. Those pitchers were scheduled for the game originally. That would be game 2. And then Jack said, just checking in. I'm not going to protest. I was honestly expecting Terry to say that. So I don't think there's going to be any protest. A decision was made, and the right decision was made. Everyone agrees. A little bit in a little while, I have some play-by-play for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Boston Red Sox, and Mary Jane, because the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox did not know how to spell socks.
Exactly.
And so that was a big thing. Oh, off the glove. I don't know if that's going to be an error, but he got it up in second base. So with one out, Robleski got, let's see, are they giving him an error? I don't know. It hit his glove. He went back, he jumped, hit it. Nah, it probably won't give him an error because he had to leap. but he did miss it. And there's a guy on second base. The Dodgers are up 1-0.
Terry Greenbean says, wow, sports calls in opening show banter is amazing.
So sometimes you got to, you know what? I just go with wherever the flow goes. We have 1 out in the top of the 4th. Boston trailing the Dodgers 1-0. Here's the pitch. It looked like it was way outside. We got a 1-0 count. Boston Red Sox come from a place called Boston, Massachusetts.
Ah,
Let's go Sox. Let's go down. Strike! Strike 2! We got a 1-2 count with 1 out. Man on second. The Red Sox trying to tie this score in the top of the 4th.
Terry Greenbean says Cards are up 5-1 in their game. Thank you. Hi-Fi says, I just got here, catching up. Hi, everyone. Eating clam chowder now. It's good. Thank you.
Eating clam chowder. That's what people in Boston do.
Oh, Terry Greenbean says, the Orioles are up 5-2. Mary Jane took the Rangers. Ooh. Ew. Whoopsie.
Let's see. Mary Jane took the Rangers. Hollywood Harry took the Orioles. Katrina took the Orioles. Jack took the Orioles. And Old Man G took the Orioles.
Padres are up 1-0. Thank you, Terry Greenbeans.
Where do you get the fuck, man? Why is...
You need help with your Googling?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what happens if I do it. Okay, so I typed in today, baseball games, scores today. And it gave me a nice list of,
Let me see. Let me see if I do that. Fucking A, man.
oh, Terry Greenbeans has a suggestion. We can do this later for next time. Download the Scores app, Don. It's great. It has all the scores from the day. Oh, we have a comment from YouTube. Happy Saturday, everyone. I may or may not have been in blackout mode last night. Apologies if I was remotely a dick. Don't forget to mention the P.O. Box I just got a stack of teas headed your way. Thank you, Black and Blue. You can send t-shirts to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Are you typing it in there, Don?
I can't find out how to fucking put this in.
Yeah, it's for YouTube, not for
You
Twitch.
can't type in multi-stream because it's two different chats.
It'll be okay. Black and Blue, if you need that address, just private message Don or myself on Instagram. I'm A with the circle, THESMOKING MARYJANE.
Are we giving our social media now?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Terry Greenbeans says I can show you the right one, Mary Jane. It's easy. So send me a private message on Instagram and
Send it to both of us.
send it to both of us. Yeah.
All right, we still in pre-show banter?
Yes, indeedy. I think we do. It's perfect timing to move into mid-show banter.
Cherry Green Beans right on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He already sent it. How would I get that through, would I just put the score?
Don, we'll figure it out later. We'll talk about it
Well,
after the
I'd
show.
like to do it during the show when we need the
Right
scores.
this second. All right, I'm coming in.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me see your phone.
I'm not putting it on the phone.
It's an app. It goes on the phone.
Oh,
Apps go on phone.
okay.
Can you hand me your phone?
No.
You don't want the app now?
No. I can
We'll do it later?
myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I can go like this. All right. Well, that didn't work either.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mid-Show Banter.
Thescore.com. So what are we talking about, Mary Jane?
You have any new updates on your mustache care?
Not really.
Well, now that we are in mid-show banter, I must welcome you to the Mary Jane Show, where we have concluded a successful opening show banter.
Was it successful though?
Yes.
Okay.
a very successful opening show banter. We learned lots of fun stuff, and we got some early play-by-play. Comment from Terry Greenbeans. Question for Mary Jane. Would you like to take a question, Mary Jane? Yes, of course. Thank you, Mary Jane. Any good celebrity gossip you are following lately? Question mark. Nah, not really. I mean, they tried to make a little ripple with Eminem dissing Amber Heard on his new album, but nah, a little late. I think her, like other people that have burnt people, should just vanish into oblivion. Let them not be mentioned unless they do something positive on their own accord. Let's see, any other celebrity gossip? Let me think. No, nah, not really.
Would anybody like to see me comb my mustache?
Oh, yes, please. That is perfect for mid-show banter. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Don combing the mustache. Oh, we do have an R.I.P. Bob Newhart. Yes, that's very sad. Don, did you ever get to meet him?
No, I did not.
Oh,
But I idolized him, and I literally thought, and I think I saw a lot of people saying this yesterday, had the best finale of any series finale ever. Saying his might be the best.
I do remember a topical Don Barris Ding Dong Show Bob Newhart antidote. Correct me if I'm wrong. I hope all of you here witnessed our second investigation video show about ding dongers being hit by cars. If you remember, there was a video segment in there. One of our 4 ding dongers hit by cars, 5 almost Tennessee, but one of our 4 actually hit by cars was Brian Cosme, the king of Poontang.
Yeah.
And one day we found him. I think he had been missing for a while and surfaced again, and we wanted to keep him with us to get something done. So Don, myself, and Brian Cosme wandered over to Don's job at Jimmy Kimmel. And when they saw him, they decided to give him a task that day.
Okay. When you say they saw him, I was walking
Jimmy.
through the Jimmy Kimmel rehearsal, and Jimmy was behind the desk, and Jimmy said hello to me and said hello to Brian Cosme, and then came over and said, "Hey, where you guys going?" And he asked if Brian could stay for the show.
Yes. And so what happened was, let me set the scene. We have Jimmy at his desk. We have
Don
Rickles sitting in the guest chair, and they decide to take a talk to the audience.
No, they took questions from the audience. A lot of them were set up, but they were all set. And the last question from the audience was from Brian Cosme. So he stood up and he was sitting right next to Bob Newhart. Okay,
And so they asked him, so what's your name and what do you do? Oh, I'm Brian Cosme and I work at Bluebird Liquor. And I believe his question was, so you do really well with that cut up type of humor. And Don Rickles' face is kind of he's
confused.
He's amused but confused.
No, I would say he was very confused when he was starting to ask the question, but then looked over and saw his good buddy.
And guess who was right next to Brian Cosme? Brian Cosme was seated right next to Brian Cosme is, yes, Don?
Bob Newhart.
Newhart.
Don
And at
Rickles'
that
very
point,
good friend.
Don Rickles knew somebody was pulling his leg.
So he started laughing.
And Brian could not have done a better job.
Oh yeah, they call you the king of insults. It was really, really funny.
And so, yes, a ding donger was able to perform in a bit with Bob Newhart and Don Rickles.
Yes.
That's why they call him the king of Poontang.
Well, there's other reasons for that, but.
So there's some good celebrity gossip for you. Oh man, G, do you see any interference with the force?
Now I've got my hydro spectrometer on, so when we see something, it should ding.
Okay, cool.
He should be here by now, right?
I think so. Back in Blue said would have loved to sat in one of those dinners with Don Rickles and Bob with their wives. Centuries of laughter between them. Shout out King of Poontang.
Oh, I think something just went off.
Oh, we might be being haunted, everyone. We just might be.
Hello, Mary Jane.
Oh, hello.
Who's that? Who's that?
Pull your video up. Oh man, G, ask him the question. Oh, hello. Can you sit up and put your phone so we can see all of you?
What?
Can you sit up and prop your phone up somewhere so we can see all of you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll be right back.
Are you in a hospital?
I'm in my room in a boarding house.
Oh, you got a boarding house. Wow.
I lost you guys. Where'd you go?
I'm right here. We're right here.
Well, I lost it.
No, you didn't. Okay, swipe down from the top and see if it says Zoom. We see you and hear you. Can you see us? What do you see? Yourself? How's it going? Talk, let me see if I can hear you.
You hear us, Schizo?
Yeah, I'm not getting. It says camera position, zoom, allow only while using the app.
Yes.
Well, I don't know where it's not coming back to the show.
Well, touch where it says allow. Touch where it says allow. And now what do you see? Do you see you?
I don't see nothing.
Okay, well, swipe down from the top and it'll say the word Zoom and you touch that. Now, do you see you?
No, I don't.
Okay, try swiping left or right, but you're perfect right now. How's that?
It's not working. I'm not getting it.
No, but we can see you and hear you. You are getting it.
But I can't see you.
I know that's a terrible, terrible tragedy, but it is working. You are broadcasting. If you swipe down from the top, does it say Zoom? Just so the ladies and gentlemen out there in the internet know, Schizo does not like being on Zoom if he cannot see me. So we have to fix this problem. How's it look, Schizo?
It's not working.
Okay, hold on. Go back to your main screen and touch the Zoom button. Don't close it out. Just touch your home button and touch Zoom again. How's that?
It's I'm waiting.
Okay.
I did have it.
I know you did.
Now here
And
we are.
here we are. All right. Yes. All right. You see
I
Don's
took a
mustache?
I took a shower before the show and got shaved and everything.
Wonderful. You look great. Absolutely
Okay.
fantastic.
Well, you look excellent too, Mary Jane.
Thank you very much.
You
Thank
you
you.
look so beautiful. Look at Don. Don's great. I like Don's hat and shirt. I like Don's Beatles hat. That's nice.
Very good. Very good. Tombstone says I
So
miss blue-haired
I'm
Schizo.
living over. I'm living over here on Duarte Road in Arcadia.
Okay, very good. Very good. That's very good. We'll find more details when we're not live broadcasting.
Okay,
But that's great. So do you like your new home?
it's all right. It's pretty good. The food's not that good.
Well, it is what it is. Before Don couldn't hear you and you complimented his hat and his shirt and his mustache.
Yeah, I complimented Don's shirt, mustache, and hat.
We have a comment about you, Schizo.
Yeah, what is it?
By the way, a lot of people have said to me, people that don't do anything, comb their hair, shower, shave, they don't look good. Schizo disproves that every time he comes on. But they say, I still miss blue-haired Schizo.
Why do you need your headphones?
So that I can listen to you guys. It sounds better.
Okay.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you really
Can
well.
Can you move it so your face? Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, wonderful.
Perfect.
Don was just complimenting you for showering and shaving and getting all ready spiffy for the show.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Judas Priest Hellbent for leather t-shirt.
I'm wearing my Journey 1979 tour shirt.
That's a Journey in 1979. I saw Journey at the Rose Bowl. I snuck in with my friend. We found a hole in the fence down towards the bottom of the fence on the west side of the Rose Bowl, and there was a dumpster in front of where the hole in the bottom of the fence was, and so we all climbed through the hole in the fence to the bottom and pulled it up, and you went through the bottom of the fence. It was cut and broken, and we went in and hid behind the dumpster until the coast was clear, and then we all ran into the concert once the coast was clear, and ran into the concert and saw Journey at the Rose Bowl in '79, same year of your shirt, Don. Fuck yeah.
Don, let's play a little game for the Mary Jane Show mid-show banter. We'll have Don go first, and then we'll have Schizo go second. Don, sing a song from that show.
You make me feel loving, touching, squeezing.
Bravo, bravo. Schizo, sing a song.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Can you sing a song from Journey 19?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I'm in the forest of the mountains. I'm yearning. I'm on LSD and I'm crying. And the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
I don't know if those are the lyrics.
Bravo, bravo. Let's try round two.
Boston just went up. I'm trying to say Boston just went up 2-1.
Oh, wonderful. No, not good. Don, round two, second song from the show. Go.
The Boston White Sox?
No, the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
Chicago's the White Sox.
Chicago White Sox, yes. And you want a song that might have been played on that show?
Sure.
All right. Let me just see here. Just looking at scores, and we don't have any that relate.
I must say something. Nobody in my life has ever done as much for me as you and Mary Jane, Don.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody's ever given me a gift. Those gifts like you gave me when I was staying over at the motel.
Oh, they're gifts
That was the
now.
most. Well, I guess I just consider them a nice thank you from you for doing such a good job on the Mary Jane show and the Ding Dong show that I showed up for the last time about a month and a half ago when I sang in the Ding Dong show. I want to do that again. I want to come back to the Ding Dong show and show them I can do it again, just as good or better. Just totally rock the hell out of the place. I mean, I have developed a David Coverdale White Snake in the Still of the Night and Here I Go Again. Those two songs, I can do David Coverdale's sound of his voice.
Here again on my own. Here I go again on my own. Take it.
I can do it better than that.
I would hope.
If I had to, and it's all now.
You can do it better than that?
I can do it better than that.
I don't know how.
Well, when I'm singing, when I have the music going on in my headset, and I'm listening to David Coverdale Whitesnake, the video, if you were to play it now on the air on this show, I could probably sound
all right.
just like
Let's see.
David Coverdale.
Let's see what you know. You mentioned David Coverdale. Why did? What was the story behind Robert Plant and David Coverdale? What was their beef about?
Their beef was about David Coverdale got together with Jimmy Page, and Jimmy Page and David Coverdale went on tour, and Robert Plant was pissed off because Jimmy Page was playing with David Coverdale, and they were doing Led Zeppelin songs that Robert Plant wrote.
Well,
and that was what Robert Plant was pissed about. David Coverdale and Jimmy Page.
You're not one. They did that eventually happened, but what happened was this: is that all along, Robert Plant thought that David Coverdale was always copying Robert Plant, and so then he really got pissed off when Jimmy Page made an album and went on tour with David Coverdale. Yeah, he didn't like that. But first, Robert Plant didn't like him because he did basically an impression of him.
Okay. I believe it. David Coverdale is quite a singer. I like the sound he makes. If I was to go to the Ding Dong show and get on the microphone and have me put on the headset and play the game, if you play David Coverdale, one of those songs, either the Still Tonight and the Still Tonight, or Here I Go Again, especially Here I Go Again.
Here I go again on my. Oh, let me hear a little of that.
Here I go, here I go again on my own.
Going down the only road I've ever known.
Going down the only road I've ever known.
Keep going.
Here I go again. Here I go again. On my own. Down the lonely road I've ever known. That doesn't sound all that.
Tombstone says the Coverdale Page album was actually really good.
All right, my question is this. to Schizo. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay. What I'd like to see you do, and I'm going to name a band. You do any kind of song from their band. Corn.
Corn?
Yeah.
I know. I don't know any corn.
Okay. How about Lenny Kravitz?
Oh, okay. I know what it is. I wanna fly away. I wanna get away. I wanna fly away.
Yay! Boom! Boom!
I will give you credit for that. Is correct. That is a Lenny Kravitz song.
So we have a
Yeah.
special request from the audience: Neil Diamond America by Schizo.
Okay. There. Not for hustling close.
Far.
They're
I've been
coming
traveling far.
I've been traveling far. They're coming to America on the boats, on the planes, on the trains. They're coming to America. And my father is traveling light in the eye of the storm. They're coming to America. They're coming to America. They're coming to America.
Okay, there is a question here in the chat. Should I read it?
Go ahead.
It says, I've been out of the loop a little bit. Have we gotten any updates on that $10,200 that Schizo owes Don? How are we doing on making some headway on that debt? Okay, well, I've given Schizo, and I explained how much I had to pay to get it. I've given him three half-pound, or as they say in Inglourious Bastards, 3. I've given him
Yeah.
3 half pounds of weed. The first
Yeah.
one, he was robbed of. He was on his way to pay me money, and he got robbed of all the money and all the weed. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
And then I said, you know what? You don't owe me anything. You
I
just
told you, you're the best friend I've ever had in the world. Nobody's made me famous like you have, or given me the gift, the gift that you have given me. I mean, I think.
all right. So to finish what I was saying there, and then I gave him. So when he didn't have any weed, I gave him another half pound, and he didn't pay me at all. And then I gave him a third half pound. So I've given him really a pound and a half of weed, and I've received nothing. Yes, Mary Jane.
You left out a bit of that story. When Schizo was robbed of the money, he had 10,000 for you,
Yeah.
and he had 10,000 for another bag of weed that he was going to split with you and give you half of for giving him the first one. So they stole $20,000 from him. And that was
I
half
totally
of it.
got burned.
Yeah.
Did you ever
But-
did you ever find the guy who stole that from you?
No, I never did.
Damn.
I remember one of the guys that was staying there at the motel after I got ripped off. I talked to him about it. I told him about it, and he gave me 2 $100 bills to go to Daisy there at the motel and buy a couple dikes in the hotel room.
Wait a minute. Did you say he gave you $200 to buy a couple dikes?
No, he gave me $200 to buy a couple of nights.
Oh, nights
at
at
the
the
motel.
hotel room.
Oh,
That's real nice.
let me just ask this real quick. Message unit says, and the $5,000 from the lawyer. What was that about?
I used most of that for the motel room. And the only thing I really ended up getting out of it besides spending money, was my full leather outfit, black leather outfit.
I should buy you another leather
I love-
coat, shouldn't I?
No, I have a brand new leather coat
Where'd you
and a
get that?
brand new pair of. I got it at the Rocktown shop at Hollywood and Los Alamos on Hollywood. I went in there. I bought the jacket and the pants. The pants were the most expensive leather pants I've ever bought, but they're the nicest ones.
Would
I
you
bought
like
the
to
pants
see me?
for-
Would you like to see me comb my mustache, Schizo?
Yes, I would. It's a nice mustache. It's all blonde. Oh, nice, Don. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Well, that's great. So you have a brand new leather suit. Do you still have that with you?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful,
It's
wonderful.
it's in my closet right now in my room. I'm staying on the third floor of the Arcadia Retirement Village.
Well, let's not give out your personal details. You can tell me that later.
Well, it's not. It's only temporary. In the meantime, my counselor is finding me an apartment to live in.
Oh, wonderful.
There's some people. A lady came over to my room at the motel, and she told me that these people have found me eligible for a $5,000 grant for to put up for the first and last in deposit for a new apartment.
That is wonderful.
So-
Don, I saw the picture. Was that the picture of you trimming your mustache?
No, this is what I want Mary Jane and I have decided this is what we want the mustache to look like eventually, and I'm trying to show everybody.
Nope. Nope, that is not true. Here, I'll show the picture, Don.
Mary Jane,
Yes.
you and Don look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
You guys are the most beautiful people. I know.
And what do you
only
think?
that
If I grew a
guys-
mustache like that, what would you think?
Oh, your mustache looks excellent. I like the way it looks.
But would you like it to look like this?
What about this photo I'm showing you, Schizo? Can you see this picture?
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's funny.
Yeah, that's too funny. That's not how we want it. Don's gonna grow it and do the handlebars.
Oh, okay.
You like that?
Yeah. You're so beautiful, Mary Jane.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have wonderful skin.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank you.
skin, Mary Jane.
Thank you,
Guys.
thank you.
I really am love pretty girls. Let me tell you, I'm going crazy here in the Pasadena area, walking around Pasadena, seeing all these beautiful girls walking around everywhere. And I'm just going, hello, hello, trying to get as many girls to say hi to me as I can.
That is wonderful. Oman G, you had a comment?
Yeah, we got a tip.
Oh, go ahead, Oman G.
This is from Eric Estrada for $20, and it says $20 for Hizzo getting back to the for Schizo getting back to the boarding house. Great job, Surfer. We are proud of you at Chips.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Eric.
You know Eric
Ponch and
Estrada.
John.
Yeah.
Ponch and John. I love Ponch and John.
Oh,
They're the
interesting.
greatest.
Oh, read the last one that came out. Who is that from? Who is that? What does that say? The name from the person that wrote the last one.
It's Traveling to Fred,
Yeah,
22, I think. 22.
Travelina Fred 22.
Where's he going? Oh, wait. You think it's that guy?
Tombstone says, I just learned something pretty exciting. I was looking up where Schizo lives right now. It looks like they have a stage with the karaoke setup. Is it too much to ask to get a video camera down there and record Schizo performing some songs for some of the tenants of that place? You'd have to ask Schizo if he can do that.
They said something to me about karaoke.
Oh, wow. Oh, you should get in there and do your karaoke.
Do you think that's why
Yeah.
they gave you a place there? To make their karaoke
Uh,
shows better?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
If you're going to do the karaoke, you should call me and let me know. And what we can do is we can have you turn on your Zoom and set it on a chair facing the stage, and then we can record you doing the karaoke.
Yeah, but could
Okay.
you
Wouldn't
do
put
that?
it live.
This
Okay,
is a lot of
let's
fun.
get back to the
Can I ask
one. Can you
one
read
thing?
that one for me, please?
Can I ask one thing first? Is it possible for somebody like Quinn to get in there to record karaoke sessions? Is it only like tenants that can go in, or
Tombstone
No,
is
I
a
think
genius.
I could probably get somebody in here.
I'll read it. This is from Travelina Fred 22. Hey Schizo, you look like total shit. What did I tell you
Well-
about Fred Travelina messages?
this was traveling to Fred though? Is it the same guy?
Same guy.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right, we'll try to get rid of him.
What did Fred Travelina used to do all the time? Put Schizo down for no reason.
Yeah,
and
I think we
this-
blocked him, but this guy sounds like the same guy though.
Yeah, it does sound like the same guy.
Message Units is thinking the same thing I am. If we did use any video, we could just put the backing track of Mission of Mercy or another song that Schizo has that's an original.
Wasn't
But-
that
Mission of Mercy.
wasn't Mission of Mercy what's his faces?
You're thinking
That's-
of Wheel of Stone.
Yeah, it was Rucka Rucka Ali did that song.
Yeah, Rucka Rucka.
Rucka Rucka Ali stole Wheel of Stone from me.
What?
I was the one who thought of Wheel of Stone over at Amanda's house, smoking wax with Amanda over her house. I was out on her veranda, her porch of her living room, and I thought of Wheel of Stone, the song Wheel of Stone, right there at Amanda's house years ago.
So Rucka didn't come up with that? I
No,
thought he did.
he's a liar. I
Okay,
was the first one to come
there
up.
is somebody that wants to know. Oh my word! Hey Schizo, can we get a good look at that cup? I think there's something on it. Do you have a cup there?
Yeah.
Can you show the cup? What is that right there? Is that coffee?
Coffee.
Thank you. Very good.
Quinn
Did you
says
put-
hello in YouTube chat, by the way. Sorry, Mary Jane.
Oh, go
Who
ahead.
does?
Quinn. He's in YouTube chat.
Hello to Quinn.
Hello. Schizo, did you have a song called Ominous Storm?
Yes, I did. You want me to sing it?
Yes.
please.
Okay. Oh, ominous storm, I pray for you. Oh, ominous storm, please hear my plea. Oh, ominous storm, I bid you, oh my God, all of my peace. And climbing up through the century. Oh, ominous storm.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Please.
Let me ask you a question, if I may. If
Yeah.
I was looking for a Schizo Surfer album, would it be in the progressive rock section?
No, it would be in the rock and roll heavy metal section.
So it would not be in progressive rock? Because I sometimes think you're kind of like the band Yes.
Well, you know, I do like singing songs like Roundabout and
In and
the
around
spirit.
the lake, mountains come out of the sky,
out
and
of
they
the sky,
stand
and they
there.
stand there, running far before my love, and I'll be there.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, Mary Jane.
Do you know one time Chris Squire from Yes came to the Comedy Store and he sat in the front row and he loved me. He's dead now.
He's dead now?
Chris Squire.
Wow. Wow.
But he wrote a lot
Yeah,
of
he's
the
the
Yes
ba-
songs.
The bass player for Yes.
But he wrote a lot of the songs for Yes.
Yeah. Well, Geezer Butler, the bass player for Black Sabbath, was a major writer of the songs for Black Sabbath.
Can I tell you this? Geezer, right? That's his name.
Yeah,
What's Geezer's last name?
Butler.
Geezer Butler was over there in the green room at Jimmy Kimmel Live. And you know what he said to me?
What did he say to you?
He said, I heard Schizo's putting a band together.
That's great.
So if you ever get this thing going, Geezer might want to play bass for you.
Oh, that'd be great. That would be
Yeah.
excellent.
If I
I love
remember the
that.
last time, you had 3 bass players. You had Wolfgang,
Yeah.
you had Michael Anthony,
Michael Montagne
and you had
and Geddy Lee.
no,
Geddy Lee.
you didn't have Geddy Lee at the time. When you were going to work with, you had what was the guy's name that used to be in the Ding Dong Show?
Vince.
Vince.
Vince Freeman.
Yeah. So would you like to have Geddy in there more?
No, I'd like to have Vince. Vince is great.
Question for Schizo. What happened to Soul Crop?
Soul Crop? I never thought of that.
Oh, that's what they're asking. What about
Soul
Geddy?
Crop.
What about Geddy Lee? Fly by night away from here. Boom, boom.
Yeah. How about I send up trouble fire there, an oracle confronts me now. He leads me on my tears away. Terrestrial nights, galactic days. Hope to tell that simple down. Hope to get me.
Fly by night away from here. Dun dun.
That's funny. All right, Don.
Oh, in 2020, you were
Oh,
still.
Mary Jane. Mary Jane let her hair down. Oh, that looks so beautiful, Mary Jane.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It
What a
says,
true beauty you are, Mary Jane.
can
You're
I
the most beautiful
can I
girl
can
I
I
know.
say something? I'm
Yeah.
a pretty girl.
I know you are.
Yes, in 2020 you were starting a project called Soul Crop.
Soul Crop.
That's not true.
Or you can call it indica.
You know, that's a type of weed.
Yeah. I was thinking of calling my band indica.
Oh, let me just say this:
Metro.
message units. We've dropped that last statement, so let's not remind anybody of that.
What about suing the Boy Scouts?
That's not happening. That's
Why?
that's
Who is suing
old
the
news.
Who is suing the Boy Scouts? I don't remember the story. Who was suing the Boy Scouts? Was Schizo suing the Boy Scouts?
I don't think we need to talk about it, Don.
I would love to fucking talk about it. Was Schizo suing the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, I was.
What were you suing the Boy Scouts for?
I was just lining up with the rest of the little scouts, you know, who had been molested by the scoutmaster.
And what ended up happening with that? They dropped the case because it never happened?
No, it's like the cops. The cops got in on it, and the cops called me a liar. And so I said, fuck you. and they said, we're not
Now,
gonna
when
let
you
do
when
it.
you said "fuck you," did you do that through your lawyer, or did you just tell them to their face?
I just told them to their face.
Yes, Mary Jane.
When Schizo was getting out of Twin Towers and dealing with the judge and the lawyer his mom got him and all that stuff, it was discussed that we need to just drop this completely. The subject, don't mention it, don't pursue it, don't do anything, so that he could get back to free and in good standing in society. That's what I heard from
Yeah.
Barbara.
From his mother?
Yes.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Schizo, was that true?
Yeah.
Did a Cub Scout?
Yeah. Was it true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was true. The scoutmaster invited me into his tent. He gave me a couple shots of Old Taylor. Old Taylor is the kind of whiskey that scoutmasters like to drink.
Yeah.
It's called Old Taylor. And so I took a couple shots of Old Taylor. Then the scoutmaster had me whip my pants down, and then he started sucking on my dick.
Wow.
So, my mom called me a liar. I just never, thought much of it. At the time that it happened, I didn't know that it was wrong. I just thought, just another of these fucking weirdos.
Maybe it would be best to stop talking about it if your mom said it wasn't true.
Don, I'll say this. Barbara did not tell me she didn't believe him. She said that his legal team and the situation with the judge and everything, that it was just best to drop it completely. It was too messy. There were too many other things to deal with to get Schizo back in a good situation.
Oh.
So we just drop
I'm in
it.
a good situation. I'm in a really good situation now.
Yes, you are. I'm so proud of you.
With the county sheriff and the local police, I got in the hassle here today at the retirement home with a couple of black guys, and I sat down at my table for lunch, and just when the cup of apple juice was on my place setting, so I took a drink off it, and this black guy over here, Larry Jackson, some fucking weirdo that stays here, and he started some shit with me, and I just took the guy and I gave him the birdie, and I said, "Fuck you, dude! I'll kick your ass right now with one punch. I'll knock you out with one punch, little faggot."
No, that's naughty. You need to play nice with other people. You need compassion and understanding.
I wasn't too compassionate and understanding.
Well, you need to be nicer in the future.
I know. I got in such a hassle with him today that the one guy said he was going to follow me in his wheelchair. He said, even though he's in a wheelchair, he said he's still going to come up and harass me at my room on the 3rd floor, And so I just, the guy kept on following me. So I turned around with my walker and I jammed my walker into his leg on his wheelchair. And I just said, "Dude, just get out of my way and leave me alone."
Yeah.
And so they ended up getting the cops here, and the cops talked to me about it. And the cops, the guy had the choice of, pressing charges against me because I did slam him with my walker into his wheelchair, into his leg. And so I talked to the cops for a while, and the cops went back in and talked to him, and he decided not to press charges. And the cops said, "Everything's cool. Just be cool here, Greg." Schizo.
Yeah, you need to be really nice. You need to be really compassionate to other people.
Can I ask Schizo a question, please? There is a question from the chat. Can I ask it? First of all, they say
Sure.
Schizo is a badass. If Schizo had to put some numbers on it, what is his win-loss record in street fights? So every time you won a street
Well-
fight, you get one win. If you lost, you get a loss. What's your overall record in street fights?
My record in street fights is about 3-3.
3-3, about
I have
500.
I have a lot. I in high school, this one guy stole my girl from me. I grabbed him, I picked him up, and I slammed him on the ground, and he dislocated his shoulder.
I would
and he
say that's a
really
win.
fucked up.
That's a win. Schizo.
And then
That
another
is.
guy.
Wait a minute.
another-
Listen.
Listen.
Schizo. This is assault. He will go back to jail. Do not use your walker as a weapon. You will go to
Okay.
jail. You will literally
Yeah.
be arrested for assault. So you're lucky you got away with
Okay.
that. Okay,
Yeah, I
smart
did.
move to
I
beat up
was.
a guy in a biggest wheelchair on the first day. No, I don't think it was smart.
It wasn't smart.
Tombstone says 3-3 question mark. That's tomato can.
I don't get in very many fights.
You shouldn't get in any. You know what you
No
should
more.
do? If I were you, because you could be thrown out of the place you're at now, and it looks like a beautiful place. And so you
Yeah,
don't
it's
want
a really nice room.
yeah, you don't want to be thrown out for getting in a fight with some dumbass. So the best thing to do is always just to run away from it.
Okay. Well, my counselor brought a brand new TV yesterday. So I have a 32-inch TV, flat screen. And she's next week on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I should be getting a refrigerator and a microwave. So I
Oh,
can go to
wow.
the store with my EBT card and buy groceries, like 2 nice sacks of groceries from Trader Joe's or Ralph's or somewhere, and then put the food in my refrigerator, and I don't have to always
By the
go down
way,
and eat
the Dodgers just tied the Red Sox 2-2 in the bottom of the sixth. They've got guys in second and third with only one out.
All right.
So this could be a big inning. And Mary Jane went with the Dodgers.
Thank you.
Question for Schizo. Who the hell do you think you are coming to a new place and fighting with people? Are you a disruptor? What is going on?
I'm not a disruptor. I did disrupt things. I admit I did. You know, I started yelling at those guys, you know, calling them names and stuff, you know.
Yeah, you
I was
need
a
to be
little
more
bit of-
polite and
I
compassionate
know.
to the people around you.
I admit it. I admit it. You're right, Mary Jane.
I said
Thank
it
you.
I said it first. Was
Yeah,
I right?
Don said it first. Yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah, you're
Thank
right,
you.
Don.
Thank you.
Don and Mary Jane are always right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's the truth, you know. You both always, you know, if I have any questions about anything in my life, you either you, Don, or you, Mary Jane, always have the answer to my problem.
You know
Especially
what?
talking to Mary Jane.
We
Thank you.
you need to pull the shit way back.
Okay.
That's what they're saying. And these are people that are on your side. They're not trying to put you
Okay.
down. They're on your side.
Okay.
By the way,
Okay.
the Dodgers are up now 3-2.
Oh, wonderful. Don, what's that song where John Lennon and Yoko were in their bed?
All we are saying is give peace a chance. Everybody's talking about schizo, fighting it out, making it love. Ism. Help me sing, everybody. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
You know that song, Schizo?
No, I don't.
Okay, Don, switch it up. Do you got a better song?
Nope, I'm not going to do any more songs. If he doesn't know John Lennon, that's an insult to me.
Well, I know. I think I've heard the song before. "Give Peace a Chance" by John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I think, yeah, I know I've heard that.
You know who else was singing on that song?
Julian?
No. Let's see. This is from the early 70s. Julian was too young. Let's see. Question for Schizo. Are you planning on doing drugs in the new home, which will make you homeless again? Or will you try to be a very, very good for Don and Mary Jane and your fans?
I don't do any drugs there.
Good.
Only thing I
Good.
do
You've
here
done a
is
very
go
good
figure-
job. You've done a very good job being good for quite a while now. And you know to be
Okay.
strong and mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody
Okay.
out there knows any other celebrities that were in on the scene of Give Peace a Chance.
Elton
Is
John,
No Elton John.
David Bowie.
James Taylor.
It wasn't James Taylor, was not David Bowie.
How about Tina Turner?
Tina Turner was not part of that either.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac was, yes, he was part of that.
How about Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney was not part of it.
How about let me think.
How about a guy
How about
that was had a big hit TV show? He and his brother were folk singers that had a hit TV series.
Mother's Brothers.
Mother's Brother?
You were Tommy Smothers, who was his mother's brother.
Well, I remember when Keith Moon put a bunch of gunpowder in his bass drum and blew it up
Yeah,
on the
on the
Smothers
Smothers Brothers,
show.
you're right.
And the Smothers Brothers were highly pissed off.
And Pete Townsend never regained all of his hearing after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right,
Wow.
I want to read something. We thought you were finished. When you went homeless last time, it was very scary for your fans. What can you say to make us feel better?
Well, I'm off the streets now, and I'm in this place. And as long as I behave, and just keep it cool here in my room.
All right, we're in
And
the
don't do
top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. It's a long fly ball, deep center field. Goes back. He catches it! 1 out. All right, next batter. We got a 1-1 count here.
That's great, Don.
Here's the picture from Banda. Ball 2-1, 2-1 the count to Jaron Duran. He's 2 for 2 today with a single, a walk, and a double, and he's brought in 2 runs. But do you see what people are saying here, Schizo?
No, what are they saying?
Hi-Fi says,
I want to Mary Jane. They just said when you went homeless the last time, it was very scary for your fans. What can you say?
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's really nice that these people are trying to get you like, hey, listen, you got to stay on the straight and narrow. You can go ahead, Mary Jane.
I searched it, and Tommy Leary and Allen Ginsberg also sang on Give Peace a Chance, says Hi-Fi.
Yes. All right.
I
Who,
just give Don, and Mary Jane so much thanks for all your support and belief in me, Schizo, and everything you guys do for me. I never
okay.
hear
All right.
a negative thing coming from your way at all. You
All
know,
right. I'm gonna sing
I've
another.
heard.
All right. Maybe I won't because I
Yes,
can't get a
please.
word out.
Yes, please sing.
I'm going to
Please.
sing.
He said, please.
I'm going to sing a song. There's a long fly ball, deep left field. It goes back, 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 back. It's a home run! It's a home run for the Boston Red Sox. They now lead 4-3. That ball went 399 feet, and he hit it. All right. All right. I'm going to sing a song. Tell me who had a hit single with this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you boogie right across the floor. The holler for more. So boogie on, reggae woman. What is wrong with dun 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 dun? So boogie on, reggae woman. All right, who sang that song? All right, I'll give you a hint. I was born in Saginaw General Hospital, and so was he. Go ahead, Mary Jane.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie
Yep,
Wonder's
that's what I was gonna
exactly
say.
right. Well, you know your music, Schizo.
and
No, I
hello
know the
to
history of
Nata
Don.
Ruju
I know the
73.
I know the history of Don Barrett.
All right, let me ask you this. Let's see what you know this. All right. Bronny James was drafted number 2 by the Los Angeles Lakers in this past season's NBA draft. He's playing in the summer league right now. Some people are saying it's nepotism. His name is Bronny. Who is his father?
LeBron James.
You're exactly right. All right, let's see if you can go 3 in a row on trivia
And
questions.
LeBron James played for the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
But he plays with the Lakers for the last few years.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask you one last question. If you get 3 in a row, and you've got 2, you got the Stevie Wonder, you got LeBron James. Now, if you get this one, you get a bonus 1,000 points. Are you ready, Schizo?
I'm ready.
If you're at a traffic light, if you're going in one direction and the traffic light is green, what does that mean?
That means go ahead and go through the intersection and pass on through because green means go.
It also means if you see a ding-donger, run them over.
That's funny. Now, how many other Ding Dong Show associates have been hit by cars lately
4.
besides me?
Since February, 4. Almost the 5th. There was a car, a 60,000 turbo, $60,000 to $100,000 car with a turbo engine that was trying to chase Tennessee down.
Really?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he didn't get hit. He just pulled his groin jerking out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
So it's you plus 3 were hit, and then Tennessee almost.
They were chasing him down.
Okay.
I would like to ask you
Twin
something
guy.
about that. Have you ever been in contact with a guy by the name of Harvey Pollack?
It sounds familiar.
Okay, the reason being is because Harvey Pollack, I'm trying to beat his all-time record for the most different shirts worn on consecutive days.
Oh,
And,
okay.
all right, and anyway, he he's dead now, but I think people are trying to.
The state.
So I think he's run. All I can think of why so many ding dongers have been hit by cars is that Harvey Pollock's people are trying to kill everybody.
Harvey Pollack.
If he gets in touch with you, or some people get in touch with you that say they're working with Harvey Pollock, let me know immediately, okay?
Okay.
Don, I think we met our quota for show minutes.
Oh, really?
It went so well going from mid-show banter to closing show banter. Do you have any other updates? Or, oh, we have a question for Don. Would you like to take a question?
I'll take a question, sure.
Don, will you have to weaponize your mustache at any point? Question mark.
Quite possibly, yes.
And Black and Blue on YouTube says, listen for the chirp when you cross the street. That doesn't work if ding-dongers are wearing headphones listening to music. I believe 3 out of the 4 were definitely to something in their ears while crossing the street.
Well, like you say, it's probably time to wrap this show up, Mary Jane.
Thank you, Schizo. I give you an A++. Thank you for doing your showering and shaving and coming on time and with a really great attitude.
I think he had a very good attitude, but I would only give him a B.
Why? Because he fought with the guy over apple juice and did the...
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta be sweet, Schizo.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Honey gets you more bees than salt.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Yeah.
I searched and it says Harvey Pollock wore it for 700 days. Well, then I've set the record. Just double check, and it was 3,420. See, I had 4,220.
I believe when I researched Harvey Pollock, he did do it twice. So yes, the final one is 3,420. Sounds more familiar, right, Don?
I thought it was 4,240 or something like that. But wait a minute, what did I originally I had 4,260, but 3,420 would only be a couple of years from now for me.
It was in a very long, complicated article, Hi-Fi, so check some more. Make sure the dates.
All right, well, what I'm going to do, as soon as I get all this organized with the pictures and all that, I'm going to the Guinness Book of World Record to see.
What's your number today, Don?
This one would be, I think, and this could be a little bit wrong too, because there's just some things. So I'm going through, I'm getting everything organized. But let me see here.
So you've worn more than 4,000 t-shirts.
I've worn 2,000. Hold on.
Well, Schizo, remember you witnessed he started with 50, then he did another one for 100, then he went for 1,000, and then he did 1,000 again, and then he went for the Guinness World Records, and he was foibled by...
No, because I wore the same shirt, so I started over. Not the same designer shirt, not the same shirt.
Exactly.
But today this is 2175.
Yay!
But those numbers could be a little off. But I will get those numbers very soon, and then I'm going to turn it over to the Guinness Book of World Records, and we're going to see how that thing goes. We got
Wonderful.
Mention
If
if you
anyone would
want it.
like to contribute to that, please send 2XL t-shirts to Don Barris, 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. The time code on that is 1 hour, 21 minutes, even. So if you need the address, just take it back to that.
Okay, well, listen, I think it was a wonderful show today. Schizo, is wonderful having you on. I really hope that soon.
Thank you.
I hope that you can get your shit together so you can come to the Ding Dong Show again every Monday night,
I'd love to.
10 p.m. at the world famous Comedy Store.
That's what I'd like to do. That's
Love
what
it.
I'd like to do.
Love to have you. All right, but for
I
now,
love you. I love being around you guys, you and Mary Jane and all your friends.
thank
You know,
you.
Nicole and Janet and the sound guy, all the guys in town who get up and perform and do their comedy. You know, all those people associated working for the Ding Dong Show are the greatest. I love everybody, every one of them. I would like to you know, get together and go out with Nicole, the Vietnamese lady, and I'd like to take Nicole to a hotel room, and I'd like to go up and, you know, get naked with Michelle, with Nicole, the Vietnamese lady. I'd love to, you know, make love to the lady.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
There you have it. Okay, so anything you want to say before we go, Mary Jane?
Thank you all for joining us, and thank you. Big shout out to Old Man G, best moderator in the business.
Absolutely. Thank you, old man
Big
G.
shout out to
Hey,
Don. Best-
hey,
Thank you, old man G.
and if
Yes,
you'd
sir.
like, tonight in about an hour and a half, catch me on Twitch at Simply Don One. I do my nightly hour show.
Instagram, sorry.
Don. It's called
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, I'm sorry. Instagram. Simply Don One is the address. All right. So for
Okay.
me, I say goodbye to everybody.